Hey guys, welcome to your energy check-in for Scorpio. This is going to be for your February 2026. Apply this to your own unique situations. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you guys get notified on when my new videos post, when I go live. Also, if you guys are interested and want to follow me on my social media pages, personal readings with me on Zoom, pre-recorded, also on Cameo. The links and the details are in the description box below. Also, if you guys haven't joined my channel memberships, hit the join button. I'll greatly appreciate it if you guys did join, just to support me and also my channel. So what messages do we have here for Scorpio? Over energies for Scorpio for February 2026. So we have conflict and defeat. Oops. Conflict and defeat. Oh gosh. We have truth. I mean, I only need 3, so I'm going to take this one since this is facing me. We have sacrifice in the reverse here. And then we have balance on the bottom of the deck. You know what I'm getting here? Someone here is dealing with a lot of guilt and a lot of shame here. And I get a sense that someone here keeps sacrificing themselves because they don't want to look like the bad guy. There's a deep inner wounding here that someone here is not facing at this time. But I feel like if someone here leans into it, if someone here embraces it, this could be very transformative for somebody here. Yeah, transformative in a way where I feel like if this has been the pattern in someone's life, someone here can break those patterns. Yeah, I just feel like someone here keeps sacrificing themselves for the wrong reasons. Okay, so we have conflict, we have truth, and sacrifice in the reverse. Maybe you're starting to see the truth here. Yeah, maybe you have been avoiding the truth. I mean, just keep in mind the truth will piss us off first. Yeah, but it also can help us heal and grow. Part of our healing, spiritual growth, and personal growth is accepting the truth. Yeah, if you can't accept it, obviously we stay stuck, right? So let's see what else we have here for Scorpio. We have change, okay? We have great fortune, wow. We have house. We have courtship. We have official person, and also poverty. You know what I'm getting here? Okay, we have main female. You are sacrificing yourself for somebody here that's not giving you the attention that you want. I feel like you're not feeling safe with this person here. But there is shame in maybe cutting someone off because you don't want to look like the bad guy. And that you're sacrificing your own peace and your happiness just to stay in a situation here that you're not happy with. Unfortunately, a lot of people do that. And I do feel like it really stems from a deep abandonment wound where it's easier to stay in an unhealthy situation than to be alone. And I feel like a lot of people have a hard time being alone or being single. Someone is very, very emotionally closed off here. I feel like you're dealing with someone here who's kind of like a bit of a drill sergeant. It could mirror like the dynamic that you had with a father figure. I don't know if somebody here dealt with a father figure that has a military background or something like that. Or a law enforcement background. But I feel like Spirit is saying that there's an opportunity for change here. I just feel like also with great fortune here, I just feel like someone here doesn't really think very highly of themselves. I feel like someone here puts themselves down. You know, some here may say, I can't do it, I'm not good enough, I can't change, I can't do better. You know, I saw something really interesting, and I feel like this holds true to this reading, because I feel like people do have the tendency to suffer or to choose suffering because it's just easier. Because, you know, because if someone does not want to suffer anymore, they do have to make some sort of change, some sort of lifestyle change. And that takes effort. That takes commitment. That takes consistency. That takes discipline. And for someone that's been so used to suffering, it may be kind of like a hard concept to kind of like accept that, hey, if I do make these changes, I have to put in the work. And some people don't want to put in the work, unfortunately. They think that it's too hard. They think that it's too difficult. They think healing is just a huge undertaking, which it is. It's not an easy thing to do. Yeah. Like, I feel like it's just important to know that when it comes to your own healing and just life in general, you just can't take shortcuts. Because when you do take shortcuts, it ends up biting you in the ass. Yeah. So outcome and advice here for Scorpio. Outcome and advice for Scorpio. What does the Scorpio need to know? Look out for and work on. So we have the Death card here. We have the King of Pentacles. That's your energy right there with that Death card. The King of Pentacles. We have the Three of Wands. The Knight of Wands. The Four of Cups. And the Hierophant. And then the Seven of Pentacles. Someone here wastes a lot of time living in the past here. And I feel like living in the past is causing a lot of fears and worries in forward movement here for somebody. I do feel like someone here grew up in a place where, or grew up in a home where there's just the consciousness surrounding the home was just fear. The TV was turned on, the news is turned on. It's just, I feel like there's just a lot of negativity surrounding someone's home, the way that they grew up. Just kind of like fear-mongering energy. But I feel like you have an opportunity to change this. You have an opportunity to change your trajectory here, but it takes action. It just does not happen by you sitting around doing nothing. You have to take action in order for change to happen. It's kind of like with love. Love, when it comes to love, the emotion is not enough to keep a relationship afloat. It takes action. It takes change, right? So, you know, I feel like Spirit is asking you to step out of your comfort zone. Like I said, in certain situations with certain people, people are just comfortable suffering because it's too hard to make that change. And people think that, you know, by staying in a state of suffering, they think that this is who they are. It's not. Because you're actually, when you operate from that place, you're operating from the place of the ego. You're operating from a place from fear and worry. That's not your higher self. That's not who you truly are. Because this is the product of where you grew up in, you know, how you grew up, right? And that you could break those patterns. So, Scorpio, I do hope that this reading was helpful. I hope that this reading resonated. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and bye for now.